What's going on, VIP? Let's go ahead and get into your message and see what's going on. Second time around is what's playing. So, getting a second opportunity. Now, some of you guys, you're getting the second opportunity, or you giving somebody a second opportunity. Huh. Now, I do feel like there could be some obstacles when it comes to fidelity. Somebody may also be struggling when it comes to fertility as well. Okay. Let's find out what's going on. Disruption, tower moment. Okay. With divine masculine, you got to be patient with them. Okay. This person is going through a tower moment. Their whole life and what they have known to be their life has been disrupted. And I also feel like there could be some issues when it comes to communication. I also feel like there are things that this person does not want to communicate with you. I do feel as if there could be some issues when it comes to the solar plexus, so there could be some blockages. Okay. I do feel as if someone could have either a laparoscopic surgery or someone could have a surgical procedure where there are incisions around their belly button. I also feel as if someone who has a belly button ring may be taking that out. Okay. I do feel as if Aries could have disrupted someone's life, caused the tower moment. Love you to the moon and back. You may be shocked to find out how this divine masculine truly feels about you. New destinations, bottom of the deck. Okay. Now, you may end up meeting someone who could be considered a foreigner. Some of you guys may also be taking a long journey or some foreign travel, maybe a possibility within the next few weeks. Okay. Tell us what's going on. One of y'all dealing with a Cancer sign. This person, they may reveal to you that they do love you, that they do care for you. But there is some confusion. Not sure how an individual feels. Okay. So this divine masculine is not sure how he feels. I do feel like this person has a lot of responsibility. This individual may also be in a power position. This could also be someone who they're well respected within the community. And for some of y'all, this individual was not expecting to fall in love with you, and they did. Okay. I also pick up on a machine being out of order. So some of y'all may be finding that out. This could be like a washing machine or a dryer at the laundromat. This could also be like a vending machine. I just pick up on like a machine being out of order. Some of you guys may also be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I do feel like there's a deep emotional connection between you and this divine masculine. Prophet. Hacked and tracked. Okay. So I feel like this person is trying to track down some money that may be owed to them. This person may also be investing in properties during this time. I do feel like somebody is trying to get a return on an investment. Somebody is also trying to make a profit. This could even be when it comes to electronics or technology. And I do feel like someone may also be confused as to how someone is able to sustain their lifestyle. Look, prophet on the bottom of the deck. One of y'all dealing with the masculine energy. Who is a prophet? Okay. And I do feel like because of this person's knowledge and the things that are revealed to this individual, they are able to go places in life that other people may not have access to. I also feel as if somebody could be astral traveling. Some of you guys may even get into parallel parallel universes. Okay, somebody may also be studying physics. Alpha male. Okay, you dealing with an alpha male. This masculine, he has a heightened intuition. Okay, this person may also be a mentor or a teacher. Be careful of allowing power to get to an individual's head, though. Especially if you are in a power position. You have been given authority as a prophet. The spirit is reminding you not to let that power go to your head. Especially when it comes to these new destinations. You're about to be doing some new things. For some of you guys, it's going to require astral traveling or actual traveling. Now, this can come as a shock to you or to others, but I do feel like this new experience you're going to love. Okay. But yeah, you have messed up the flow in this divine masculine's life. They was not expecting to feel the way that they feel about you. And you may be shocked to find out how much this person loves you, how caring this individual is. I do feel like this divine masculine is very compassionate. This is the type of person who got your back. This is a protector as well as a provider. It's like this person is concerned with your well-being. Are you good? Do you have enough? Enough money, enough food? You know, do you have what you need in order to sustain? Some of you guys may be dealing with some ESP activity during this time. I do feel as if investment accounts, logins, especially when it comes to banking information, you may receive a message telling you that your password has expired or that you need to change your password. Somebody could also be trying to hack into someone's account. Okay. You may have to dispute some type of transaction also. And this could have happened in Aries season. Clarify disruption. I do feel as if your clears may be heightened during this time, especially when you are around chaotic energies. Even the individuals that they say they got a lot of love for you, and you love these individuals to the moon and back. You could even feel like these individuals could potentially cause a distraction when it comes to you getting money, you being focused on your profits, on your dividends. Okay. If you haven't been spending time with people because you've been working, these individuals may try to track you down, figure out what you're doing, may even look on your social media to see what you have been up to. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. A family split up. There are issues within the family dynamic. The bonds are not as strong as the individual would like. And I do feel as if there are individuals within your family dynamic that they themselves have a tendency of being disrespectful or throwing shade. And for some of y'all, you just don't feel like family is family, especially if you're a Libra or dealing with one. Now, bottom of the deck, you do have a spiritual contract to fulfill in this life as a prophet or a prophetess. You have also been called to have your own spiritual business or be a religious teacher. Spirit has given you that authority. Mhm. And I feel like those of you who have your own spiritual business, you are in a position of power. You may also be able to work with individuals from foreign places. Okay. You have a spiritual contract to work with individuals from different states, even countries. Okay. Now, there's a divine masculine. This person is going through a divorce. This individual may also have some issues with their family dynamic. This could even be someone who may have been adopted, or they just don't have a sense of belonging when it comes to family. This could also be someone who is a single parent, okay? Or they come from a single parent home. Chariot. I do feel as if there could be some transportation issues. I do feel like there's a Cancer sign who may be worried. This person may deal with anxiety. And if you are a Cancer sign, your anxiety is heightened right now and you don't know why. You may be dealing with some insomnia, but I feel like the reason why these things are being triggered during this time is because Spirit is needing you to take a look at your situation. Somebody around you is trying to make a profit off of you. And this person has a tendency of trying to keep up with you. Now, if you are a Cancer man, you may be worried that somebody is just with you for the benefits. You're not sure if this person loves you, if they support you, and if they got your back. Okay. I do feel like this is a time for an individual to break free from an unhealthy family dynamic. Where there is not a lot of love. And I also feel as if there could be some issues on someone's maternal side of the family. Mental health issues may run on that side of the family, or anxiety. Mhm. Now, if someone is going through like a separation or a divorce, I do feel like they're having to work out issues with like transportation, or if a vehicle is in somebody's name, somebody is having to switch the title. Okay. Now, I do see some individuals being extremely shocked. They just are in disbelief that two people are no longer together. They're making a decision to cut ties and move forward. I do feel like right now self-care is important instead of someone chasing love. Mhm. Clarify the message for the viewer. Masculine is definitely holding back how they feel. And your feelings, emotions could actually be all over the place right now. Something has disrupted the flow of things in your life. Now, if you broke up with somebody, a masculine, this person don't know what to do with themselves. They feel like they lost their family. They feel confused. Like they're trying to throw all of their energy into focusing on like investments and their money and work and things like that. But even while they are trying to make a profit, They're worried about you. They trying to figure out what you got going on. They're looking on your social media, or they're asking mutual friends and family members if they've seen you or talked to you. It's like an individual feels like shit, things didn't work out. It's time for them to move forward. But the unknown is what gives the individual anxiety. I do feel as if you're going to get some reassurance as well as some closure. Some of you guys may be making uh, like a profit off of something online. This could be an online business that you may have. Somebody could also be sending you some money, direct deposit, or via Cash App. Okay. I do feel as if you have been called to have a business where you help others to heal. Some of you guys are energy healers. Some of you guys are visionaries. Some of you guys are helping individuals when it comes to their self-confidence. And you may receive a lot of visions as a prophet or a prophetess. Now, I do feel like some of these visions that you're going to start to receive, they may feel foreign. That you may feel like you are in a completely different or a new environment. You may even embrace different cultures or even notice different symbols in the visions that you may start to receive. Okay. Eight of Cups. Walking away from something that has no longer worked. I do feel as if someone may be frustrated to find out like savings or their 401k, something that they have been saving towards. Either somebody has depleted their savings, or it's like when someone walks away from a company, they're not able to take all of their investment, their 401k. Especially if they didn't stay with a company for a specific amount of years. Okay. That may change a decision that somebody is making, especially when it comes to walking away from that company, especially if you have a CDL or you do some driving for a living. Okay. I also am picking up on somebody like putting a family member out their car on the way to another destination. But that argument stems from like somebody is drinking, they don't know how to control themselves, and some chick gets put out of a vehicle. There's an argument. Somebody is like, you know what, we ain't family. Don't talk to me. And I feel like that just came out of the blue, like that entire argument, fight, which leaves the individual confused because they're like, how the fuck do we even get here? Where I got to put your drunk ass out my car. Okay. Yeah, somebody is walking away from a family dynamic. You or this individual could be born in 88 to 89. Okay. You got a Cancer sign in their head. And if you are a Cancer sign, you just being in your head is what's causing you anxiety. Again, you need some type of closure. You need some answers. Okay. You need the truth. And I do feel as if those of you who are seeking the truth during this time, especially pertaining to an ex, you are going to receive some closure. Okay. Six of Swords. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I do see you moving to calmer waters. There could be some cooperation in your situation. Now, if this is work, work will improve. Okay. Yeah, somebody didn't put in at least 6 years only for them to find out like they can't take all of the money that they have been investing 401k. Okay. Now, if this is like a bonus, a higher own bonus, somebody does not stay the entire time, they come to find out that they don't get the sign-on bonus. Okay. But yeah, you're moving to calmer waters, and I do feel as if you're going to start to get more cooperation from those around you. And if you are going through like a breakup or a divorce, you're going to get cooperation from your partner or from that person that you are separating from. But the moment that they begin to cooperate with you, now you in your head, did you make the right decision? Yeah. You got a choice to make. It's time for you to build towards something that is rewarding. I do see you also receiving some beneficial guidance. For some of you guys, this may be online also that you receive this guidance. Okay. You moving on, walking away from love or a project. Got somebody stuck in their head. They know that you're building towards something that is going to be rewarding. If you are a Queen of Cups, you may notice an increase in your weight. And I feel like this could even be water weight. I also feel as if this masculine energy is choosing someone who is very loving, someone who is kind, someone who is talented, somebody who is romantic. They want a helpful, loving woman. But again, you're going to have to be patient with this divine masculine. Okay. There's a lot of regret, as well as some type of remorse. Somebody regret walking away from you. Somebody also regrets acting out of ego and pride. Now, there are infinite possibilities between you and a Leo. This person has a lot of regrets, especially when it comes to leaving you behind or acting out of that ego. This person could have also done some jail time. Yeah, this is a masculine energy. Honey, you got them worried. This person has been trying to connect with you emotionally. I'm also picking up on a Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer sign, a Leo man. This person is planning on taking some type of action. Now, I am picking up on some new creative projects that some of you guys are going to be starting. Okay. Queen of Wands. There's a strong attraction between you and this divine masculine. I also feel as if someone could be in a same-sex relationship. And I do feel as if a fire sign woman may be extremely emotional behind a water sign woman. I also feel as if you may wake up or either go to sleep with a specific song on your mind. I feel like somebody is trying to communicate with you. So just pay attention to the lyrics you find yourself singing when either you're going to sleep or you're waking up. Somebody has a Pisces child or a Cancer sign child. I also feel as if you're going to receive an apology. I heard like mother, like child. Yeah. This person really wants to apologize to you. You're their 10 of cups. This masculine is extremely romantic. This is somebody who is loyal, but they're always busy. And this person could be giving their attention to a child that they may worry about. They want to be able to give this child whatever they want, and somebody is worried that they're not able to do that. This divine masculine feels like you have a lot of love to give, and they have seen how much you have changed and how much you have blossomed. You may be going out on a date, or at least somebody may even be flirting with you. At the least, this person may be flirting with you. Okay. Now, you do got a Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag chick. Her desire is to see you heartbroken. This person's desire is to see you quarreling. Dealing with conflict and love. But you got real love. You may even receive a love message from somebody that is single. And for some of you guys, this person may send a bluebird your way to communicate with you before they actually do. I do feel as if this person is the type to be content with or without a partner. I also feel like they may be acquiring some property right now or focused on their retirement. But this individual, they want to offer you their love. Now, I do feel as if somebody may be drinking and popping pills, which definitely leaves them feeling confused, definitely inebriated. Be careful if you go into a party and everybody is drinking and you sit your cup down. Because I feel like there's going to be a lot of cups that look the same. But one of those cups got like somebody put a pill or put some type of chemical in it other than alcohol. It's a mind altering drug. Okay. I do feel like there is an earth sign woman who is playing mind games. This person could even be feeling somewhat foolish. If you are an earth sign woman, you have a new beginning. It seems foreign. Okay, but enjoy and embrace that new beginning. Bottom of the deck, you got the Sun card. I feel like this divine masculine is going to be very transparent with this Eight of Wands energy. This person is going to open up to you about how they feel. This is also going to be someone who is very good at communicating. And this is positive, happy communication. This is something to laugh about, to be proud about. And I do see you creating an environment, especially those of you who have your own business. I see you creating an environment that is positive, that has very loving type energy. And it has a lot to do with the respect that you give others and the respect that they give you. Some of you guys may be traveling somewhere that is sunny. Okay. Maybe some warm weather. You may even meet this divine masculine. Okay. Somewhere where it is warm, outdoors. Okay. Now, somebody's son loves to talk. And you may be also finding out that, like, a father figure, like they have the gift of prophecy. Okay. Or either a prophet has revealed things to that person, to either a divine masculine or a father figure. Like things were revealed to them. Okay. Thank y'all so much for your love and support. But yes, there has been some type of disruption to an individual's life. And for some of you guys, there is going to be a disruption to something that is stable within your life, something that may be predictable. Okay. Embrace that change. Have a wonderful, wonderful night, Bill. Bye.